Welcome to Channel Japan. I'm Makia Rai.
And I'm Makiko Tsuda.
Every week, we bring you the freshest information out of Japan, right here from a studio in Tokyo.
From the economy to culture and even foods, if you want to find out what's happening in Japan right now, this is where you'll find it.
Channel Japan Ranking.
We bring you Channel Japan Ranking, in which we rank some of the hottest products and services in the country.
Yes, and today we'll be looking at shopping streets. And in general in Japan, shops selling things such as daily necessities or foodstuffs and clothes have organized themselves and evolved into retail business districts, best referred to as shotengai or shopping streets, a form which is somewhat unique to Japan.
Yes, but I've heard that recently shopping streets lined with stores with their shutters closed are no longer unusual. And this is particularly common in rural areas suffering from declining trends.
Unfortunately, that is the case. But despite the severe environment, there are still quite a lot of shopping streets that are doing, well, fairly well. And we have a ranking over here of shopping streets in Tokyo, published by a site offering comprehensive information on housing. And at the top comes Ameyoko Shopping Street. And all the other ones are quite famous as well, aren't they?
Ameyoko Shopping Street has over 400 shops selling things. So our video today will take a look at Ameyoko Shopping Street.
As the year comes to a close, Ameyoko Market Street in Ueno is busier than ever. As we look around, we notice many foreign tourists.
It's just crazy. Lots of people, lots of yelling, lots of stuff.
Very intricate, but I find that I can easily get lost.
Yeah, there's a too many.
Oh, it's great. It reminds me of New York. I used to live in New York. Yeah.
In 2015, some 20 million tourists visited Japan, a new record. Many foreign tourists come to shop in Ameyoko after visiting popular nearby tourist attractions like Akihabara and Ueno Zoo. Tourists aren't the only foreigners. Here in this corner of Ameyoko, things are changing.
ご覧ください。この辺なんですけども、なんかもう外国料理のお店ばっかですね。
In fact, the number of shops run by foreigners has been growing rapidly. A row of 9 eateries serve up a wide variety of ethnic dishes.
なんかすごい元気の人がいます。すごい威勢のいい方が。ウイス。間違いないだと。
Oscar hails from Turkey. He says he opened this kebab eatery just 3 months ago. His dynamic calls to people passing by are his trademark.
どうぞケバブどれスコザありき超うまいロゼケバブどれスコザイカレスコザおもり間違いないやよ1個食べよ超うまいよ美味しくなかったらお金なきよ 1.7 倍やったけど聞いてるああうまいのに
His vaunted kebabs are made with chicken and beef and come in 4 spice levels: mild, spicy, dangerous, and crazy spicy. Just for the heck of it, we tried the crazy spicy.
なんか汗が出てきた。辛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。
Some people find the delayed heat irresistible. But don't worry, they also sell water. Our next eatery is a crowded Chinese diner.
上海焼き小籠包美味しい。はい。揚げパン美味しい。はい。对，揚げパン。Ameyoko number one美味しい。はい。
Her spirited invitations are hard to refuse. In the spirit of good service, she even offers some sample dumplings. They're so juicy, they splash the camera lens. Our next stop is this rotisserie chicken place. The owner is from Nigeria. The chicken is cooked French style using 11 different herbs, and the cook is from Nepal. Ameyoko is rapidly becoming international. There's a reason why there are more foreign shop owners these days.
やっぱり高級さ問題が一番ですね。
Ameyoko shop owners lack people willing to take over their businesses. At the same time, foreigners wanted to open shops of their own. But were there any concerns of possible trouble?
闇市時代から慣れてるったら変だけど、多分普通にそういうのを受け入れる体制が整ってんのかな。
Ameyoko began as a post-war black market. In those days, American soldiers, returning Japanese veterans, street urchins and female peddlers all coexisted with one another. Though times have changed, Ameyoko still remains the market for the common man. Now some of the shops are run by foreigners. The open streets are not the only places that bustle with foreigners. Did you know there's an entirely different world under the ground? The entranceway is a steep staircase that's easy to find from the street. Once inside, spread out before us was a mall crowded with foreigners and packed with shops. We tried listening in to a clerk and his customer. They are speaking in Chinese. And that's Tagalog, the language of the Philippines. It's as though we'd stepped into a marketplace in a foreign country. We even came across scenes like this. What is it about this underground marketplace that makes it so popular with foreigners? Maybe it's the foods for sale.
羊の胃袋654円。こちらは豚の鼻ですね。これはすごいな。これ蚕のさなぎだそうです。
Everything is unfamiliar in Japan. They also have crayfish, mud snails, and he showed us a fish that looks like a snake.
これってライ魚なんですよ。
ライ魚？
大体ね、これぐらいの大きさでね、8000円ぐらいしますね。
Japanese shy away because of its grotesque appearance, but it's a prized delicacy in China. There's a waiting list to get one. This tank is filled with carp. Moments later, a Chinese man came by to buy one.
我媳妇儿生孩子。对，缺奶的。
Just then,
やめてこれ食べちゃった。
a lively snapping turtle latched onto a fish.
大体離さないね。ほらこれ肉なくなっちゃった。そう大概そうだ。予備もそう同じね。予備になればなくなっちゃう。肉なくなっちゃう。
It took a firm yank to pull them apart.
これ4500円ぐらい。大きいだね。安いもん。スポン屋食べてるこれ15000円ぐらい。
He hands it to a customer, cleaned and butchered.
出産したばかりなので、ちょっと体を回復のことを考えて。
These foods might seem strange to Japanese, but for these foreigners, it's the taste of home. More and more shops are selling ethnic foods, and foreigners are flocking to them. A Chinese store clerk says he has something very special to show us. Stinky tofu is said to be one of the world's foulest smelling foods. Let's find out.
これはきつい。あ、なんだろう。ちょっとドブの匂いがするんですけど。
The clerk insists it's delicious.
どうですか？味は塩辛い感じです。なんかチーズのような味なんですけども、ただ匂いはちょっとお兄さん食べないの？俺そういうものあんまり好きじゃないから。
Ameyoko is a favorite place for Japanese and foreigners alike. Perhaps that's because it's a place where people can find joy in the tastes of home.
Well, that's it for Channel Japan Ranking. And after the break, we'll be showing a documentary program, so stay with us.